Hello everybody, welcome to Sundray Configuration Guide series. This is a video for show you how to configure Sundray access controller. So here I want to show you about the access control and the role management. Okay, so how a Sundray solution to control the internet access for the user and use the role to manage our network. Here I will tell you the truth of Sundray solution. Actually, for the traditional solution, if you want to make the limitation for the user, you need to create the different VLAN and to configure the IP port for each VLAN. It will be more complicated, and also the deployment it's not easy. But for Sundry solution, we define the user role. Actually, the role it's a limitation group. For example, here, if we create the user role, this is auth Wi-Fi, and then we configure different policy. For example, the access control policy, the application audit policy, and the bandwidth control policy, and the quota policy. We use this role to call the policy, and then when the user they connect to the Wi-Fi, they will get the role with the policy. So in this way, we can manage the user's behavior. So about the network access control part, we have four policy. The first is access control policy. Actually, this policy is to control the application and the service. For example, we can block some application like YouTube, like Facebook, or some other application. The second is the URL to block some website. You cannot access to this website. Also, we have some service, for example, HTTP service or DNS service or PIN service or some other protocol. We can block it. For the second one, it's application audit policy. This is to enable the audit, so the controller can audit the user's data, and then controller will know whether the user go to illegal website or do some not secure things. So we can know the behavior of the user. The third part is for bandwidth control policy. As you know, for bandwidth control, we can limit the terminal bandwidth. For example, we can limit your mobile phone only 10 megabits and your laptop 20 megabits. For the third part, it is quota policy. Actually, when the user they connect to the Wi-Fi, we can give him 1 hour online duration time and 1 gigabit flow quota. So when the time after 1 hour, this user will be kicked off and it cannot connect to the internet again. And also, if we run out of 1 gigabit traffic, the user still cannot connect to the internet. We kick it off, and he need to re-authenticate again. So this is the theory how to make it. So let's see the configuration. So the first thing to make the access control and to manage the role, it's to make some policy. For example, here, actually before we have made some policy. Here I just want to repeat again and to show you how to configure the policy. First, for example, this is block YouTube. We can to create a game. For example, block U2B. Okay, and the roles included the U2B is application. Okay, we go to application and we search U2B here to select all the U2B function, U2B application, and the IP group is from all to all. Okay, schedule always our working time. Okay, always the action. I actually we don't want the user to we do not want the employee to see the video, so we just deny. Okay, this is for the application. For example, if we want to block some service, for example, the client cannot pin to some website, we just here to choose pin. Okay, and this is sent by client. I mean, the destination. How is the destination? Okay, we can choose the all. So for the terminal, uh, the direction of the data. It cannot to ping to anywhere. So this protocol cannot be used. Okay, forget to deny it. Okay. So okay, this part is to control the access. The second is to audit the application. Okay, we create one. For example, we want to audit the URL. Okay, so here we choose the URL. Then, when the user, if we call, if the user role calls this policy, we will know the URL user access. The third part is limit bandwidth control policy. Okay, here we limit the bandwidth restriction: inbound rate per client 5 megabits, outbound rate per client 5 megabits. Okay, we doesn't change it. For the quota policy, okay, here, for example, we limit the quota 1 hour and 1 traffic. Okay, after we run out of 1 hour or 1 gigabit traffic, we reject request in schedule, so you cannot connect again. Here we enable, for example, 1 hour is 6 minutes, and the flow quota, the daily quota per client, we give him 1 gigabit. So after 1 hour or after 1 gigabit traffic, you cannot connect to the internet. Okay, the policy we configure well. Let's to create the new role. Okay, we name the role. It's a new role. Here the policy. It's the access control policy. It's block U2B. Okay. The audit policy is audit, and the bandwidth control policy, this is limit 5 megabits. The quota policy, it's 1 hour and 1 gigabit. So the user, when he gets this role, the new role, he cannot go to the U2B. He cannot use the ping because we have blocked it. And also we audit the user's behavior. We know what's the website, what URL the user access to, and this terminal limit to 5 megabits, and the quota we give him 1 hour and 1 gigabit. Okay, understand? Okay, for the next part, how we assign this role to the user. Here, this is our WLAN. It's SSID. So in the here we use open authenticate in the row assignment. Yes, the row assigned if no row is matching. Actually, we can make the matching rows. For example, here we add the location or client, the AP group, or the AP, the user connect to the access point. It's which AP. For example, this AP, right? The user connect to this AP will get the row with default row. But if it connect to other access point, it will get the row guest. No, the row new row, because there is no row is matching, right? So it will get the new row. The new row with the policy we create just now. So okay, finish. So when we connect to the Wi-Fi Sundray, we get the row, new row, and with the new row, we cannot go to the YouTube, know your behavior of website of URL, and limit for bandwidth, and the quota give you 1 hour 1 gigabit. So this is how to create the policy, and to create the role to manage the user's behavior. How do you think about the configuration? Is it easily understand or not? Okay, this video it's over. So if you have some other questions, you can contact me directly. This is Lin from Sundray. See you next time.